Washington, over the course of 6 weeks, as staff for Vice President Mike Pence consulted with Palestinian officials in Washington to plan meetings and fashion an itinerary for his December trip to the West Bank, Pence himself was quietly pushing President Donald Trump to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital, a move he knew would rile Ramallah and likely render those conversations moot. Pence and his team were not surprised when Palestinian Authority leadership called off their meetings in the wake of Trump's December 6 announcement on Jerusalem, and have already filled in much of his scheduled day in Bethlehem with alternative plans, senior administration officials tell the Jerusalem Post. Be the first to know, join our Facebook page. Function, D, S, ID, var JS, FJS equal D get elements tag name, S, 0, if, D get element bid, ID, return, JS equal D createlment, S, JS.ID equal ID, JSSRC equal / connect facebook.net / n_us / all JS number XFBML equal 1 and app ID equal 1634148068997, FJS parent node insert before, JS, FJS, document, script, Facebook JS SDK. Sources say little effort was made to salvage the meetings, and there has been virtually no direct communication between Pence's staff and Palestinian officials since the two sides began sniping over the Jerusalem decision in the press. Pence proved instrumental in Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and to initiate the relocation of America's embassy there from Tel Aviv, despite opposition from the rest of the world and much of the President's National Security Council. Trump's announcement was intentionally correlated with Pence's upcoming travel to Israel, an administration official said, where he will tout the move as an historic achievement for Christians and specify its meaning in U.S. policy terms. Pence's trip was never meant to focus on the Middle East peace process, a subject not within his portfolio. The vice president is not involved in any way with efforts to restart Israeli-Palestinian talks, led by Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law and senior advisor, and Jason Greenblatt, his special representative for international negotiations. Palestinian leaders privately question his commitment to the peace effort. Pence planned instead to focus on the issues of counterterrorism, Iran, and persecuted religious minorities, and thus his plans remain unchanged, according to aides. Despite the Palestinians' decision to cancel their meetings, Palestinian officials, including PLO envoy to Washington Hussam Zomlot, expressed concern with Pence's explanation of the Jerusalem move in biblical terms in the wake of the announcement. If you believe you know his will, then it shuts the discussion, the ambassador told U.S. broadcast network MSNBC over the weekend. Pence's office responded by questioning the PA commitment to peace. It's unfortunate that the Palestinian Authority is walking away again from an opportunity to discuss the future of the region, but the administration remains undeterred in its efforts to help achieve peace between Israelis and Palestinians, Alyssa Farah, Pence's press secretary, said in a statement over the weekend. The vice president's staff expects that Jerusalem will nevertheless top his conversations in the region, given the freshness of the news and Pence's critical role in orchestrating it. While Pence has no policy endgame for his trip, he plans to briefly address the peace process in a speech to the Knesset. More of the speech will focus on Iran and its nuclear deal with world powers brokered in 2015.